Listen, let me explain something to you, right? Yo, there's this fucking stupid bitch that's trying to kill my wife. She been doing identity theft, and she was moving with the niggas Rags Edge Blade and shielding them before. And then on top of it, she used to be like this spokesgirl that used to want to bring down Babel that caused the rape in the beginning. Now, I'm explaining something. There's a difference with my wife. I'm gonna explain it to you. Now, I just woke up a little while ago. I seen they were trying to do demolition to structures of my wife, and the reason the individuals protected and regarded the structures for my wife, they were protecting these structures for my wife. It had something to do with my wife, MelIssA, and my wife's from the Triple Crown Empress from the South and shit, a certain type of way, and the niggas went and destroyed it. Yo, my nigga, look at this. The nigga causing floods and all type of stupid shit, and then all types of. Yo, my nigga. Yo, my nigga. Listen, let me explain something to you. My wife MelIssA, my wife MelINDA, all of them, yo, they're okay. The fucking bitch Shaborn sons, that bitch Shaborn, so whatever the fuck the stupid bitch is, that's the bitch that was already trying to kill my wives of back. Yo, listen, let me explain something to you. There's a nigga moving like a fucked up vein, my nigga. Yo, listen, you ever had somebody have fucked up intentions in a paradigm of time and he's moving like a fucked up vein? What is he gonna do to the natural habitation, my nigga? The nigga consciousness is already showing you that he wants to go invade other individuals' secrecy and fuck up individuals' lives. The nigga went and demolished in the fucking building that had to do with my wife's structure. The nigga went and flooded. He literally went and flooded the. I'm trying to think, wonder if this is the nigga that I'm seeing on television with this bitch that went after the families in Japan and started causing the floods and all type of shit. Because the nigga went and flooded. The nigga went and flooded a structure that the individuals had. Then on top of it, this shit is talking. This shit is on the fucking television doing all types of stupid shit. Then this shit is speak. Yo, listen. I don't know what to tell. Yo, listen, my nigga. This shit is Sabat, man. Yo, my nigga. Oh my. Oh man. Siberia. Siberia.
Glitter, toys, free.
This is the shit I'm talking about, my nigga. And
Just ordering and fast free shipping. Shop online at chewy.com.
yo, my nigga. This the bitch right there that's doing it, my nigga.
It's not Lois, it's Mom.
Yeah, I don't care, man. You know, I'm just being real. MelIssA, I love my wives. You know, it was so real. One time I was with my wife one day, and then we were supposed to be together, but the girl, it was the girl, it was Shaborn. It was Shaborn. She hated on my wife a certain type of way to fuck up my wife. A person says, "What are you speaking about?" I said, "Yeah, listen, I was gonna be with my wife, and let me show you how real this is. I was with my. They said I was with my wife family one day, right? And then me and my wife started when they were with each other. We started kissing. Everything was perfect. The bitch Beatrice didn't want me with my wife and shit. I said, what caused that type of situation? It was the I think I think the chick used this dude named Paulie to fuck it up. But a person said, nah, it wasn't Paulie and shit. I said, yo, listen, man. Either it was a dude that used Paulie, or the bitch probably targeted Consuela, my nigga. Consuela walking around like she didn't care and shit. The bitch targeted Consuela. The, Consuela couldn't say nothing. The bitch, who I think fucked it up? I think it was Natalie. Another person said, "What are you talking about?" Listen, I was with my wife. I went to go be with my wife. Me and her one day we were speaking to each other, and then we just started kissing. We just started kissing. We wanted to be with each other so bad. The emotion was beyond how we were supposed to be with each other. Then after that, I was with my wife. Then her sister Francine was already in a certain type of situation at the time. And then when I see my wife again, and I'm like, yo, we're supposed to be together. We started kissing. Everything was wonderful. One time I went to a club. I seen my wife. Everything was wonderful. Who did I see with my wife after that? While I'm with my wife, I see the fucking bitch Natalie and shit. Natalie, with my nigga. Natalie didn't want me with my wife, my nigga. Natalie was a Shabbat bitch, the Shabon bitch that just didn't want me with my wife at the time. Every time I looked at her, like, yo, some reason I'm getting every time I look at her, I'm like, yo, why is that chick? Natalie, you ever seen this movie? It was called The City Is Mine. It's like a bootleg movie. It's a bootleg movie. It was like some black guys that were drug dealers. It was you had to see the movie. There was a nigga with braids that always held another nigga down and shit. You know me and stuff. But then it was him, and then then it was a nigga with braids. Then he had his homeboy Coke. His homeboy Coke always held the nigga down and shit. Though but Coke couldn't say nothing because Coke is like, yo, the way Coke was moving, Coke already knew what it was. Like Coke already knew, but he's just rolling with another nigga named Nate, and then it's like, in the movie, I think Nate's brother, that was the cop, sent Natalie, and Natalie remind me of this girl named Vicky. Vicky and I forgot the other. Vicky and the other girl that tried to kill Nate they tried to murder Nate one time in the house. They were in a townhouse, and then they tried to murder a nigga named Nate and stuff. But Natalie remind me of the girl of she remind me of the girls that wanted to murder Nate. But I think it was Nate's brother that sent Nate to go get murdered and stuff. I think it was Nate's brother is the one that wanted Nate to get murdered or something. But something was wrong with Nate's brother. It wasn't nothing was wrong with Nate. It was his brother. And his brother was a cop. But I think the cops at the time, some of the cops were like bad cops, because you remember around that time when that movie came out, them individuals had did the movie Training Day when they robbed the police for their pension. Because remember, the precinct was having problems, and it showed you even in the movie in Assault on Precinct 13. They were already having some type of situation, certain precincts, so they had stashed some of the finances for the police pension at the time. And one of the cops was watching the police pension, but individuals robbed the police pension in the stash in the house. Now this happened naturally. You have to see the movie happen naturally. Don't anything I'm speaking about. It doesn't happen just because I spoke about it. It has to happen naturally because it's something I already witnessed. I already myself even witnessed. They robbed the police pension because they found out the guy was one of those cops that you never did nothing kind of funny and stuff. And then the other cop was already nervous about situations a certain type of way, and then the guy had money stashed. So the other cop knew about the money that was stashed, but he didn't even want the cops to have a form of finance because I think they were trying to go after. This movie was done in L.A. I think they were going after some of the land in L.A. at the time. Like they were going after individuals of the habitation of the regard in LA. So if they had stashed money, they couldn't buy the land and they couldn't have new owners and they couldn't manipulate the economic system the way when they wanted to because they wanted to remember they wanted to get rid of individuals that was the regard and individuals that was the caretakers of the land. So if they had stashed money that was stashed a certain type of way, remember what I did in Haiti? I did a magic in this place that they couldn't get to certain money because everybody was dying every time they tried to touch the money. So these are, remember, you had individuals that was trying to kill the Taino Indians that was from the tribe of Benjamin, from other things that happened before. Yo, you gotta know history. And then LA individuals, remember, Boogie Night individuals is because the porn industry and individuals taking drugs and their acknowledgement and things that they were doing led up to all that fucked up situations that happened a certain type of way. So they had stashed money. They had stashed money, so if they couldn't rape the population or rape the social economic system of the feminine gender, and if they had regard, if the regard has stashed value, that means they were gonna be able to, the regard would have been able to regard individuals, and they wouldn't have been able to get at the stash of the value because they couldn't. That means they couldn't take down the caretakers or the regard of international security. So they had to rob the intricacies like a finger jab. They had to rob them for the pension, but that was stashed because that's like a case of emergency. And remember, it was a cop in the house, so if they robbed the stash, the international security wouldn't have a natural regard, so they tried to rob the stash. So listen, international security also is educated when it comes to social economics. Social meaning solar systems, and also meaning solar system. So if a person's robbing the main empress's space of her habitation and they have wild emotions, so if a person's doing that has wild emotions, is trying to cause a disease or a bacteria or virus, how would they do it? So they're going to go after individuals' intricacy in places that they wouldn't expect a certain type of way and causing certain type of attributes because they want to weaken a person's habitation. But if a person's of regard, that's a person that is of still of honor. So if you have somebody doing something out their way, that if you had something that wasn't regarded and they got at it, it would have been something different. But if you have something that is regarded, that means somebody's going out their way to do something that they're not supposed to do, and it was already regarded, and the next thing you know, they're still trying to cause a certain type of reality. Now, what that person is looking for, if you have a person that wants to go kill themselves and wants to go do some all types of all fucked up habitation to their physical reality, how do they get rid of themselves? That means that person already went sour in their mind. That means they're not regarded. So what they're looking for to really kill themselves is not regarded somewhere. You just got to go find the things that doesn't even have a regard or doesn't have a form of structure or consecration, and then you go over there and go kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's where you go find, because if a person doesn't want to live, that's easy. And on top of it, you can say certain words to finish yourself, because it's like the astrological empress know the words for an individual that doesn't want to hold this oath no more, and then she'll tell the individual and let them finish themselves, so they don't have to be worried about regarding anything a certain type of way. Because if they don't want to live, then let them finish themselves. There's no reason to hold on to a situation that doesn't care about habitation. So because that shit's gonna spoil it. It's like a pimple of the empress that just want to bust naturally. It's just like having a pimple that's gonna pop by itself and stuff. So it's like, I'm a different man. I'm a man of wealth and enrichment. I'm the man that gets rid of pimples. But if you have a person that's like a pimple that wants to go get, just tell him the words and let him finish himself. He doesn't even have to know what is really going on. He probably wants to know that situation just to finish himself a certain type of way. And then he probably wants to go make people say, you got to be careful, or you say it for him. What you remember of his oath and what he did, and you get to the place and you say it for him, and you undo a certain type of thing a certain type of way, and then you got to know your physics according to the situation, or things that he tried to that was very vital to you, that he tried to act like he regarded through time, and those are the things that you really regard a certain type of way through the time, and then make sure that that individual never, a part of that situation in the paradigm. That's it. But if you have an individual that went after the police pension It was an individual that caused a certain type of acknowledgement. This is the last video I'm gonna make like this. I don't expect to make any more videos. I answered all questions when it came to international security already. So I'm telling you about the physics. I'm showing you how to I'm showing you how to do prevention. You know, the people that's causing all type of other things happening, I'm showing you how to do prevention so individuals' life will not be in danger and they can regard certain empresses. I never had a situation with my wife MelIssA. Everybody's thinking that I didn't like. I love MelIssA. MelIssA had nothing to do with that Siobhan Son's ugly fucking dino, fucked up vein, fucking live breakdancing bitch. I don't want to be with a certain chick. She has nothing to do with my wife Betty a certain type of way. My wife Betty is already complete a certain type of way. Through time, individuals try to do something, and you know what it was? It was the Chief family, the Chief family, and the Ming and a part of the Ming family that got together a certain type of way. And then on top of it, Rags did something a certain type of way, and the situation was, it was like a little pimple that could save something to come back. There's no coming back from something, so now I'm just telling you, that shit is already gone. Yo, listen, forget about it. Even my wife, Tashiba, doesn't want the fucking bitch. Yo, listen, man, get rid of that shit, man. Yo, listen, my nigga. My wife that looks like Siobhan Son's, like the bitch that was on. You know, one time I was traveling, I seen a bitch sitting down somewhere on the ride, just on this curl. I just walked to the next car because there's no reason to waste my time. On top of it, another chick tried to hit me when it came to my face. And I'm looking at the chick at the time, I'm like, this bitch look like she's struggling with her habitation and with her reality of her face. If she swung at me, I sat there, I laid down for a little bit. I thought about it, and then I retaliated. I'm like, don't ever, it's my fucking child. Don't ever fucking put your hands on me a certain type of way because you thinking so and so this and that. Don't ever fuck. And then on top of it, the nigga that's caused that situation, me and my wife getting at each other a certain type of way, and the nigga that's causing it was sitting in the back seat with his pimple and shit that caused this shit. The other girl couldn't believe it. She sat next to the other girl. She's looking at me like, what you want? I'm looking at her like, I'm not fucking with you. Look at the nigga behind you with his little fucking pimple. Like he's okay, showing forms of remorse in the habitation when he's not even supposed to be doing that around me. And then he's over there sitting his little pimple talking about, listen, his little pimple and him already been doing certain things. And they're just still violating the condition because we spaced away from each other. And on top of it, the niggas already violating the condition already. Anyway, there's a person trying to show me his little pimple already had his little economic plan, a little fucking dog. Yo, listen, none of that. Yo, listen, my wife even got it. When she got at me, I said, that's it. You know, because I got, yo, after that, I didn't know what to tell. Yo, listen, I was so mad. I started handling my wife a certain type of way in my martial arts. I started handling like, nobody even, I was already handling a certain type of way in martial arts. I'm like, yo, don't ever fucking do that again. I tried to speak to the nigga. His little fucking pimple was already acting. I'm like, oh my God. The little fucking dino rat, half rat pimple bitch next to the nigga. I'm like, oh my God. I ignored the situation. Then on top of it, me and my wife, even MelIssA, my wife, never had a situation. And remember, MelIssA was already, my wife MelIssA was close. She knew my wife Betty before. You know, they were different from each other, but they knew each other. So, you know, not knew each other, not sexually. I mean, they knew each other. Like they knew of each other. They were acknowledgeful of each other at a time, and I was the only one that had sex with them. So it's not. I never had nothing against my wife. I had Natalie. It's something different. You know, Natalie was the little funny slide. The little funny slide a certain type of way when it came to my wife because my wife had a magic concerning with Katana one time, and my wife reflects. Because if something happened, my wife reflects a certain type of way. The chick Natalie already did something wrong where a certain reflection appeared on her physical and her habitation a certain type of way. So she was already wrong. So It was like Natalie was that little pebbles that was gonna cause my wife downfall at a time. It's just like the little snitch that was just looking and watching my wife. Another person would be like, "Oh, you think Pebbles was the crime?" Listen, Pebbles had nothing to do with the crime. This is the real crime. Listen, now I'm gonna tell you just like this. Another person, you keep telling me about Pebbles. Pebbles with that Siobhan songs, that bot bitch that my wife put in her place and shit. Okay. You know, another person said, "What you talking? Yo, this put in your place. This a little too dangerous. You gotta watch this type of situation because this situation already getting out of hand. A certain type of way, did all type of shit. Now look, you see, watch that situation a certain type of way. This one is gonna cause this. This one was already causing the allergic reaction to Dontor and what happened with our other daughter. Yo, listen, man. You know, I don't want to speak about the situation and stuff. You know, then on top of it, then is that little Savon Dino bitch. The little Dino bitch. You remember the Dino that used to be in the house that's all exposed and shit? The straight Dino, the straight, I don't give a fucking shit. And then, this shit that used to run around all. Listen, man, that little exposed shit that is exposing all day didn't have nothing to her fuck. It's a straight scrape, all types of situations all day. And I'm looking at the situation like, hey, yo, babes, this shit scraping all day. What the fuck is going on with you? You know, you gyrating and shit. Yo, listen, man, be careful and shit because this shit is smacking. This shit is smacking everything in the house already. Yo, the nigga Barney used to come home. This shit used to go to Fred house and every type of thing. I used to look at her like, if my wife even if I went to my wife's house and I felt, yo, listen, Fred, yo, listen, if my wife ends up having a nightmare, Fred gonna have problems. I was like, if my wife has a nightmare, Fred gonna have problems. Because why this nigga in the house and shit? Why this nigga come next door and this nigga all day barefoot walking, trying to attract some turn. You know, I used to look at that cartoon like, oh my god. I just didn't say nothing because another person said, "What are you speaking about?" You know, I never told you the Flintstones had any. There were slippers to be wearing in the Flintstones. This nigga walking around barefoot. The other nigga used to tie up his situation just to be able to run around. The nigga used to put a barefoot cartoon on this shit. I said, "Oh man, this is straight Earth status, a certain type of way. This is gonna murder individuals." And I said, "Look at this." Then you got the nigga. Anyway, you had to really watch the cartoon, and then you had Pebbles all day on the floor that want to be next to Bam Bam and shit. All day on the floor, hey, Bam 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 got the club in his hand already, like, yo. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Another person thinking about me in a napkin, me putting alcohol on a napkin and all type of things. It's alcohol. What are you talking about? What does alcohol wipe off already, huh? You stupid bitch. You stupid. You stupid. Wow, man. Yo, listen, man. Let me just be real with you, bro. Listen. You see the bottle the girl tried to throw away in the cop building and stuff? In the courthouse downtown Brooklyn? The Pebbles bitch? You're Shaborn half bot bitch. You half stinky, you half sticky, icky pussy. The sticky, icky pussy that got a badge on. I was about to give the caretaker's proud. Oh, yeah, you know what? She was gonna wait for the Ninja Galaxy to come over through. Then next, straight brothel. That's the bitch that was gonna cause the Amazon life. The bitch in the precinct, not the precinct, the bitch that was in the criminal court downtown Brooklyn. That's the one of the leading bitches that was gonna kill Gabrielle, and then she was gonna go cause the fucking the other Amazon life, Amazon, AutoZone life. AutoZone, burnout. That was a bitch. Amazon's like, yo, what's wrong with you? I'm like, your AutoZone bitch? Oh, my bad, yo. Forever gyrate till it's gone and shit. Burnt out. Burnt out. Everything looking like smoke. Everything looking like smoke at a time for, oh my God. Yo, listen, this is supposed to be a size 11 and a half or size 13. This right here. And then you see, look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Run. I'll be looking at the stars at a time. Like, yo, my nigga. This is the life she wants a nigga to live and shit. If you can't be real with what you see in a certain type of way, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because, yo, in a way, you gotta face the reality until I just wipe it off and then you see how real it is. If this shit wears out, the bitch did herself. Another person wanted me to buy the other ones that was all black and it had the white soles, I think, with the black dots. Like she wanted the dirty space itself, like the force or the zone of space. Even if space was in a depth, I don't think nobody wants to go in a black depth and come out looking all smoky and shit. I was like, nah, I'm not. The person says, how about the souls right there? Psst. Yo, babes. The white stars got to get wiped off and shit. People that's already regarded in space and stuff. It don't make no sense. It shouldn't be that smoky up there a certain type of way. Are you clean? Yes, okay. That means it's clean. I usually buy other type of sneakers and stuff, but some reason y'all were mad and stuff, so hating ass people that thinking they know physics, like they want to baby a nigga, like they keep doing cryptology, like they want to put a nigga in a pamper, like they wanted to baby a nigga. I don't got time for your stink pussy. If you want to go fuck another nigga, you want to go be stupid in a paradigm of time and lose everything you have, like you some dumb drunk bitch. Listen, go ahead, go ahead. I just stay away from my wives that don't want to do it. Don't try to find out who stopped spying on me. I don't got time for you. Listen, just get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Another nigga giving you a casino call like he's straining your titty, like he's about to sew up your titty, like you're giving him some fucked up titty move that's sewing up your titty. I don't want to hear that. Get the fuck out of here. Either that or you probably fucked another nigga, so the niggas is probably wilding already. The other nigga that fucked you over got his habitation going crazy, calling you every day. Oh, yeah, my money. Nigga, it already happened. I already know. Good for you, bitch. Yo, listen. Fuck you. Every time a little pimple, every time a little fucking meantime. Listen. Tai Ming was already showing me she was over there like she was a retard and shit. I'm looking at her like. The bitch, I don't know, she's a dumb bitch. She could have did something to save her life, but I guess she just wanted to be on. You didn't hear what she said after? Thank you, bye-bye, thank you. Started making phone calls to other people. She didn't call another person. She called other people. Right after she said thank you and shit, like she had customers, like she was in some fucking what's that place called? Amsterdam. Like she was when individuals hung out in Amsterdam every day on thank you, all in the front view and shit. Yo, I don't got time. I don't got time for you, man. Yo, listen. If I told you why people should have never even smoked weed a certain type of way, the real empress already told people don't smoke weed. If you're not relaxed, don't smoke weed. Don't do this. People went and lit people up and did all types. Every day is a why. Why you did this? Why you did that? Another person sniffed cocaine. I said, yo, babe, she don't even care about you. She don't got no feelings towards you. She don't give a fuck about you. And on top of it, she wants your power. She said, give her that crystally feeling, you mythical bitch. She said, every time I used to come in the house, I used to be on cocaine. I was out. I had none of us, yo, listen. Oh, oh, he ran? Oh, he couldn't sit there. Oh, hold on. Hot dog individuals, right? Hot dog don't look like they're on cocaine. The cocaine bunch that was on the television. That was a literal cocaine bunch. The other nigga sitting there, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Yo, listen. Every time I went in the house and then people used to be on cocaine, did you ever seen Goodfellas? You seen the movie Goodfellas? You see the bitch in the cabinet, right? You see the half Shabbat bitch, right? The one that had Betty looked at. Betty said, yo, I want this bitch buried. She was like, Betty looked at her and said, I want this bitch buried. She said, this used to be nice thing. This is in a cabinet right now. All day she like I'm looking at her like the other nigga feeling like he excited, like he did everything a certain type of way. I'm looking at a nigga. I said, look at a nigga destroying himself with cocaine. The cocaine is like a natural gunshot. I said, this nigga's gonna be plastic. this nigga's gonna be in the wall. I'm looking at the nigga like, yo, does he know about the House of Barry Artist? Yo, this nigga's gonna end up in the wall. Oh, this is not gonna be a portrait. This is gonna be a real case. I was like, there's a difference in physics with certain things and the way you use it. I said, yo, this nigga. Oh, they didn't know what Gannicus was. They don't know how nice Gannicus was. They don't know how nice I was. I was like, the other nigga, I'm like looking at the other nigga. The bitch is like, I don't give a fuck about you, Betty. I got this baby. Give me your power, you mythical bitch. Sniffing cocaine with the nigga all day. And I'm like, wow. Babes, you shouldn't feel nothing at a time. This is yours? Or this is your wild emotion. This is your hot dog plan did this to you. So now you just coked up and shit. You don't want to feel nothing and shit, right? I used to look at the nigga like, my wife said I had nice things, but I don't know what happened. You did some martial arts, bitch? Did I get stabbed at a time? Did somebody stab you? Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. Oh. So, did somebody poison me at the top of it? Did somebody try to put their hands on me? Word to homie. Word to homie. Somebody try to put their hands on me? Oh. The nigga looked at me and said, hey, Bone, hey, Bone, how you doing? How you doing? Nigga went down with his pants out. You ever see niggas, every day niggas go outside like, hey, Bone, hey, Bone, hey, Bone, hey, Bone. Nigga be like, nigga, what? All day nigga be, what? He said, the other nigga wanted to clone the nigga and shit. The little dino nigga that wanted to clone the other nigga. Oh my god. Nigga said, what are you talking about? Yo, listen, man. You know, you had your little squad glaze. They just wanted to do. Another person said, what is going on with you? Listen, man. The Ethiopian outsiders, man. They just be wanting to cock. They just wanted to know how we're cock riders. You know, the individuals that just didn't want to be in their crib. You know, Rover and them. They just wanted to know about dollars. He said, all Rover and them wanted to know was about dollars. And then the nigga said, are you feeling it? On the way, then the part of the plan, feeling it. And for the live, when we get to the live, feeling it, put your hands up and I know you feeling it. So that's it. Yo, the nigga La couldn't talk no more. La was walking around like, yo, I don't know, my nigga. You're gonna have a forever pimple on your lip a certain type of way. You lying motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, you lying motherfucker. You lying motherfucker. Nigga lie like what you talking? You lying motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, lie. Yo, my son used to be, I used to be like, yo, lie. My son used to be like, why? My wife used to be like, why you call this son lie? I said, oh my God. Yo, lie. Nigga be like moving and be like, hey, who's this? This is my cousin. Lie. Lie. Come. Who's this nigga? My cousin. Lie. Come. Yo, nigga be like, what's going on? My son just born. He walking around. Niggas want to get a job. Oh, yo, listen. Yo, lie. Come. Lie. All day my wife looking at me. What the fuck is wrong? Lie. You know, like moving a nigga like you was some drugs and shit. Lie. Oh man. She's like, what's up? All day squale. Niggas like, oh my God. Yo, my nigga, let me explain something to you, bro. You got money? No, you don't got money. Hey, come here. You lying ass nigga. Nigga be looking at me. And my son got older. You lying ass nigga. Get the fuck out. Yo, listen. You fucking mongrel. Yo, listen. Get the fuck out of here. You stupid shit. Yo, get the fuck out. What the fuck is that shit? Get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, listen. Homie, you went too far, homie. You went too far, homie. Yo, listen. Get the fuck, you lying ass nigga. I used to look at my son. My son used to come home. Yo, what's up, man? He used to come home. What, man? What do you want? What do you want? That nigga look at me. Dad, I love you, man. I can't do that. Yo, go outside. You came here, you spoke the wrong way. You gotta learn to control your reality. You did too much for yourself a certain type of way. Go back outside, and then come back in the house and you want to. My wife will be gone after that. I gotta make sure. I have to make sure. Nigga be like, what is going on? Like, what happened? You okay? Nigga be like, yeah, man. You know, I had to watch the nigga like, is he psychotic or what is going on with this nigga a certain type of way? You know how he's speaking to me? You never disrespect. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're trying to be fucking cryptic or 008 or 009 nice. Yo, listen, nah. You ain't never gonna speak to me disrespectful. I don't give a fuck. What's the situation, yo? Hey man, this is a word to speak to a nigga and to be politeful. And I'm the emperor. You never. And niggas used to do things like that, like they were going in like there was some gangsters already. I used to look at it. Oh, you're a gangster. Oh, you still alright. you still bad. For real. I ain't gotta wait for the coke, baby. I ain't gotta wait for the coke, baby. This is it. This ain't never gonna be nicer than me speaking to me like that. It did it the wrong way. This nigga already. He's trying to tell me he already won a bark, but he did it in the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'm still an emperor. You ain't gonna be speaking to me, endangering my conscience or certain type of fuck out of here, guys. Shit. I just tell niggas straight up and down. Yo, my nigga. Lie, 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 lie. One day the nigga held me and another nigga tried to crack my rib, my nigga. I looked at the nigga. I said, your moms ain't never gonna have problems all the time, my nigga. I looked at the nigga and said, too bad. The other nigga wondering why I didn't want to be with his. I'm looking at him. Yo, listen. You rolling around with Shabbat, my nigga. You just haven't noticed it yet. The nigga trees rolling around with the situation a certain type of way. I looked at the nigga. Yo, if you were a jewel and some dog came and pissed on you and leaked in the sewage, or you ever lost something or ever got robbed at a certain time, your mom would have reflected and never wanted you to know what she really looked like a certain type of way, because all she wants you to do is get something a certain type of way all day. And then you lifting your leg to it. Your mom said, yo, listen, this was a value, but you should have knew it. But the bitch was a Shabbat. It was a Shabbat bitch, so you lift your leg to it. She said, pull her up. Pull her up. I'm like, oh, the dog leg lift. Oh, side thrust. You might get some over here. Oh, word, another nigga speak. Other niggas that wanted to be nicer than nice, and I'm like, you want me to figure out all that, and I'm just gotta get back home real fast, huh? Good for you and shit. I should get down to every intricate little fuck now, man. Lie, 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 lie. I was hanging out with a nigga that said, yo, every move the nigga was making for another nigga was going every which way. The nigga said, yo, listen, he don't understand this. This is everything gone already, straight splat. Nigga, lie hanging out with a nigga that says straight splat, everything gone. Another nigga moving. I'm like, yo. Anyway, man, yo, listen, love one, Sorry, I didn't even want to say nothing about it. And then look at this, the nigga Shabbat bitch, his Shabbat cocaine bitch, the war. The nigga in the next room, all day coffee and nicotine and shit, power up for nothing. The nigga was already doing that before anything already. Good for you, bitch. And if you're wondering, I've been seeing Barney. It was so real when I seen Barney, I put my hands on Barney already. The nigga Barney said, what happened? I said, I put my hand on palm on Barney, but I said, anyhow, Barney, fuck up my wife. Barney's like, he looked like I love him already. I just put my hands on him already, like, because, yo, Barney, you think I don't love my wife? I love my wife, but I'm gonna put my hands on you, man. Nigga Barney said, what happened? You ain't gonna be slap boxing with other niggas. And then by the time, at the last minute, when you feeling all type of ways, nah. Barney's the type of nigga, my nigga. Barney was so nice. Yo, my nigga, if I came in the house and I had a sack, it was already tying up my belt, man. I don't gotta tell you how your Barney, yo, my nigga, Barney beyond slick talking nigga. Here, my nigga, sometimes I used to look at Barney and then wonder about Phil and shit. Then I would look at Barney like, you sure, man? Barney be, hey, You know, it was so real, my nigga. When I seen Barney, I just looked at him and said, your brother's kind of mad. Your brother put on a little weight, but after this, I'm skipping town, bro. Another person said, "What are you speaking about?" One time, Barney, and I love my son because even if I put my hands on him, as soon as I touch my wife, it's just like, anyway, I don't gotta tell you about how wonderful I am, depending on how my wife feels. Because at the end of the time, if my wife do something wrong, you know, I don't think she's gonna ever succeed to knock out her own conscience. So I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, I just look at an individual like, you know, I tell her now, you love me, and I'm me. When it comes to the kids, I'm okay right now, but certain things, I'm gonna be real. Listen, when my wife started seeing me leave the crib and then she would catch me watching her, she used to cry, my nigga, because she would be like, she know I left the crib, and then one day she think I just didn't care. She was gonna do something. I just happened to be right there looking at her. She just something about this. I was really looking at her like. She turned around, I'll be gone. After that, then I'll be gone for real.